Today we are going to do crab Rangoon. It's not really Asian, but let's do it. We're going to use wonton wrappers. I've used egg roll wrappers and I cut them into quarters. Our ingredients are cream cheese, crab meat. If you're going to buy crab meat canned, I like to use the kind that's in the refrigerated case. This is an 8 ounce. Put this right in our bowl. You can use other types of seafood as well. Lobster. Or you could also use fish. Mix this in. We are going to put in garlic. Take it and we'll just... one more. Mix that. If the cream cheese is close to room temperature, it's a lot easier to mix it. A little bit of soy sauce as well. It's like a teaspoon. You could put in a little sriracha, but this one's going to be mostly crab. I'm going to put in some fresh basil. And if you have other herbs, feel free to put that in. So we'll take a wrapper, and I like to use the baseball metaphor here. Cover a pitcher's mound, a large teaspoon, maybe a tablespoon. Anyway, fill that right up. Take home plate, bring it up to second base, make an isosceles triangle, and there you have a crab Rangoon. And once you make these, let them dry a little bit. If they're wet, they can puff up. So let's do a different fold. Run those bases. The water is the glue. We'll make our triangle. Take the corners of the isosceles triangle and we'll wrap it around my finger and we'll just press that. This will scoop up some sauce that we might have. Here's another fold. That push down, make a little divot here. We'll push straight up and then we'll cross them straight up just like that. We'll do a pinwheel. We'll start out at the corners. Push those together just like that. It's not that easy to do. Just like that. One more. We'll make kind of a square purse. Bring all the corners into the center and then we'll seal it. Let's go over to the oil. Make sure that the oil is hot enough before we put things in. Put this wooden chopstick into the oil, and if it bubbles, then it's hot enough. That's bubbling. These I made earlier, so they're dried out a little bit. What's nice about the wok is you can just kind of slide it in. It starts to cook right away. And we'll push that in. See if it turns brown around the edges. As soon as it does that, we're gonna flip it over, maybe 3 or 4 seconds. It's not gonna sit in the oil for a long time. And you can put in more than one at a time as long as you kind of keep track. Flip that over, golden brown. We'll put that right on the rack. If you're not comfortable with chopsticks, you can certainly just use some tongs. So you can make these up in advance. You can serve them at room temperature. With crab Rangoons, you will generally have a spicy and sweet sauce. Our spicy will come from sriracha. Think of it as a spicy ketchup. Our sweet will come from honey. And I'm going to put equal parts of honey and sriracha. There we go. Let's mix that together. And so we'll just... So there you have it. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.